I thought I just wouldn't have to listen to her backstory, not like run away from the quest. Alright. There's a lot of areas to go to. Well, I mean there's only 2, but there's a lot of places named. But again, I guess we're probably not going to go to Pike. Or the Erie. But we'll see. I wonder how many areas of this game there are. I'm gonna guess 7 or 8? That would be my top guess. If there's only 4, I'm not gonna be hugely disappointed. Probably would have said. I guess there's already been 5. The, Castle Black, I think is where we went? Yeah, that's where we went as Moors. Also, is this town on fire? And have I said that before? I think I have.
Be on your guard. There's trouble brewing in town. You don't want to find yourself trapped walking down a dark alley.
Aye, the people are tense right now, but it won't last. As soon as there's jobs to be had and food on their tables, it'll all calm down. You'll see.
Who was I just talking to?
You're probably right, but it doesn't hurt to keep your eyes open.
Oh, okay. I was like, that was a great conversation.
Problems? Not after what it's already been through.
I reckon we can trust Lord Alester to watch over his guests. I myself am quite...
My Lord Sarwick.
Hey, it's the ferryman.
Greetings, Victor. What can I do for you?
My lord, I cannot thank you enough for saving my life during the rioting.
Don't thank me, thank R'hllor. I am only an instrument of his divine plan.
Well, your god seems to have helped the entire town. Did you know that people are returning to town and that trade is slowly resuming?
Is that right?
Only yesterday I ferried in a group of woodsmen and some weavers who'd left for Castlewood several moons ago.
Castlewood, you say? Can you take me there?
From here? It's downstream, couldn't be easier. Just drop the boat in the water and it floats down there by itself.
If that's the case, I will probably need your help soon.
Of course. I owe you at least that. You can find me in the port when you're ready to leave.
Cool. Cool. I'm tempted to go look for side quests, but as you guys know, if you watch this, that never turns out well. And I did just spend 45 minutes working on that one. So let's go do more story. Those doors are badass. I don't know why we need doors that big, but I like them. Why does it always look like this place is on fire? There's just torches everywhere and there's black smoke. I don't understand. Sorry, I was getting a drink of water. I don't know why I thought that would be an inconspicuous time to do it. Oh hey, here's a part where nothing's happening. I hope no one doesn't mind the silence for 3 seconds. I like this. The wooden plank right there is what really brings it all together for me. I don't know what you guys are doing. Ow! That looked like it hurt. I don't think you should be swinging swords at that thing. But whatever. I like the creepy guy in the middle there. It's kinda just chilling. Hanging out in the light. Probably gonna go rape someone. I don't know. I don't know what he likes to do. That's his problem. Also, there were 3 candles on that candlestick to the left and 5 candles on the candlestick to the right in that picture. Not very symmetrical. I don't like this implication that we're so poor we can't even afford symmetrical candles.
Alester, it is a joy to see you again. Do you have news of Garwin?
Yeah. I don't know which one is the best option. Well, let's keep her a little bit more optimistic and just trash talk this bro.
Eliana, I warned you not to trust Valar.
What do you mean? What does he have to do with Gawain?
Our little brother is dead. Killed on Valar's orders.
7 gods, it can't be!
I saw Gawain's body, Eliana.
But why would Valar kill him?
I only see one explanation. Riverspring. His lust for power was strong enough that he would kill the only man standing between him and the throne.
But this is absurd. Gawain wasn't a threat. Father had personally disinherited him.
Huh. That's interesting.
Valar was probably unaware.
No. Tell me it's not true. That man is a monster. What am I to do? I cannot marry that murderer. I could not endure it.
I know, little sister. Your marriage must be stopped at all costs.
But the Queen, she would never change her decision. She will force me to marry him.
All is not lost. I haven't played all my cards yet.
Please, Alester, help me.
You know our words, Eliana. Family is hope. Protect it, always. But in order for me to succeed, I need your help. Father hid some documents here that could help me in the fight against Valar. Do you know where he might have hidden the documents?
I am sorry, Alester, but Father was very secretive. He never confided anything to me. You need to speak with Maester Harwin. If anyone were to know, it would be he. I have no need for this. I have enough troubles as it is.
Oh, I'm sorry this isn't worth your time. Maybe I just won't even bother to help you at all, bitch. Alright, what was that one side quest? Rings and chains. She seems to be in trouble. Find out what the problem is by meeting her in the courtyard. Alright, well, let's go start off with that. Right after I say no more side quest. But this one looks a little more important and interesting than the classic stand in a coliseum and beat the shit out of someone with a sword. Gosh, this picture, it just like bothers me now. Dang, they look like they're about to fight over there. Oh, I guess
Lady Eliana.
they're a little.
We know he set
more
off for
pleasant
River
looking
Spring,
now.
and 2 weeks have passed with no news. I'm sure you can understand our distress.
It grieves me too, Sir Edwin, but what would you have me do?
It grieves you? Our father, Lord Roxton, is missing, and you say it grieves you?
From what I know, your father would never go riding without strong escort. I cannot see what could have happened to him.
Indeed. We know that he left the Reach alone and with haste. You are just as familiar with his quick temper as we are.
We could send scouts to search for him in the mountains, if that would reassure you.
Enough! You know very well where he is. So it wasn't enough for you to betray us the once, whore?
How dare you? You've gone too far. Guards, take our guests to their chambers.
This isn't over, Eliana. This isn't over. Believe me.
What a bitch. Although, awesome dude with the crazy nose guard that he used to poke people in the eyes. He looks awesome.
I'm sorry to trouble you like this, but I think you ought to concern yourself with this matter.
Sure.
What are you talking about, Graydon?
You heard the discussion between Lady Eliana and the other two, didn't you?
I vaguely remember overhearing some people asking for news of their father. Why would that concern me?
I'm afraid that it concerns the whole of River Spring, my lord. The two young ones talking to your sister were looking for their father, Lord Quen Roxton. He happens to be locked away in our dungeons at the moment.
What? You have taken a lord prisoner?
Yes, on orders from your sister, my lord. And I'm afraid that it might all get out of hand. The Roxtons are a powerful family. They could do great harm to our lands if they so desired. Unfortunately, that's all I know. You'd better talk to your sister, or with the younger Roxtons. Perhaps you could even go and see their father in his cell.
I will see what I can do. Thank you, Graydon.
Damn. Well, we can't let him out because he'd want revenge. Clearly, someone needs to have their head chopped off.
Eliana, we need to talk.
I don't have time, Alester. I have urgent matters to attend to.
I know all about it, Eliana. I'm here to help. The Lord cannot stay in our dungeons.
How did you find out?
That's of no consequence. What matters is avoiding a bloodbath. Lord Roxton belongs to a powerful house. This could become serious. How did this happen?
Lord Roxton came with a handful of armed men and started attacking our people. Ryman and his men managed to overpower them and we threw him in the dungeons.
Why would he attack Riverspring?
About 2 years ago, when Riverspring was already struggling with debt, Father asked for his help. Lord Roxton had more gold dragons in his coffers than he did subjects on his estate. We hoped he would lend us some of his fortune so the people wouldn't go hungry. We would then have time to find a more permanent solution. Father asked for his help, but the swine demanded my hand in marriage in exchange. I was left with no choice but to accept.
Well, both of these kind of sound the same, except this one seems a little smarter.
Let me guess. There was an incident that stopped the wedding.
Well, he did pay us the purse as promised. But shortly after he learned that I was courting someone else. Kristen. A good man, but a peasant. He lived just behind the forge. I can assure you that nothing dishonorable happened between us. But when Quen Roxton saw me in his company, he found it hard to take.
How did he react?
He called off the wedding and asked us to pay back the money. But we had already spent it feeding the people. So he went back home and dwelled upon it for many years. When word of Father's death reached him, he came here with his men and started taking possessions from our townsfolk.
I see. So you locked him in the dungeons. I will deal with this, little sister. Leave it to me.
Be careful, Alester. Some of Lord Roxton's men are still around the town and they are real brutes.
Fear not. I will come and see you again when I know more. Well, I should go and see the younger Roxtons.
Probably not. We should probably just go kill them and end it there. But if that's the direction this arrow's pointing me... Wow, you guys didn't get thrown out very far.
Yes? What do you want?
We should talk.
So, first the adulterer, now the Red Priest.
I am Alester Sarwick, and these are my lands. Therefore, your problem is of concern to me.
Ah. Forgive our ignorance, we were not aware.
No matter.
I was told there were 3 of you. So who is the last of your litter? A wildling, perhaps? Or something worse?
Calm yourself, Meredith. Forgive my sister, sir. The situation is rather a burden for us, and she takes after her father.
Definitely best to feign ignorance. I mean, I've only failed at lying like 3 times, so it's gotta work this time, right?
I am not sure I fully understand why you are here.
Oh, don't play the innocent with us.
As we explained to your sister, our father, Lord Quen Roxton, has disappeared. When he left our castle, he went to Riverspring. He had a few disputes to settle.
Disputes?
Yes, but disputes is a weak word.
You're the one who is weak, Edwin. Tell him how it is. The Sarwicks have well and truly cheated us.
Cheated you? How so?
Your sister was betrothed to our father a few years ago. Her hand was offered in exchange for our gold, to bolster the coffers of your dying lads.
And what happened?
Your sister turned out to be a harlot. That's what happened. On the very eve of the wedding, Father found his betrothed in bed with a peasant.
That is what our father told us when he came back from Riverspring. He was furious and wanted revenge.
After the disgrace caused by your sister, the wedding was immediately called off. But the gold we gave you as a dowry was never repaid. Following Lord Raynald's death, our father decided it was time to go in person and collect what was owed to us. Since then, he has disappeared without a trace. Your sister is at fault. She dishonored our agreement. We demand that our gold be repaid.
So that is what you're interested in. Coin.